and welcome to 2025, my Scorpio friends. Today we're going to take a look at your love and relationship predictions. Scorpio, as we say goodbye to 2024, we feel the transforming energy of 2025 already working on us. Love and relationships will be very important themes for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising in 2025. The big news is Uranus will be a powerhouse for shaking up and transforming your love, romance, and relationships in 2025. From the beginning of the year until July the 7th, the planet of change, disruption, rebellion, and uncertainty is in Taurus. Then it moves back on November the 7th to end the year. It's known as the Great Awakener and is also known as a generational planet, as it spends 7 years in each sign. For you, this placement means changes around intimacy, deeper relationships, and love. But you already knew that because this has been going on for some time. Uranus has been in this sector for some time, Scorpio, and you're likely to have experienced many changes in your connections with others. We've seen long-term relationships end. We've seen new, bright, sparkling relationships begin with people that didn't really seem like they would be a good pairing, but yet ended up being best friends as well as committed partners. So as this energy continues to play out, we're going to see your connections with others change a bit and intensify. This energy supports passionate, empathetic, intuitive, intense energy. So if you're not with someone right now, don't worry. Chances are very good you're going to meet someone. And if you have met someone, and while the relationship may be new, it could be something very long lasting. Right now, you're drawn to people who are unconventional or very different from you. And you've taken a different approach to commitment as well. Now, this approach to love, romance, and relationships will continue all through 2025. But you're more self-assured and confident now as we begin the year. And you're not about to trade your personal views for harmony at home, especially if it means you have to hide yourself or wear a mask. We see a very less filtered version of Scorpio in 2025. You're stepping into your power and you want legitimate relationships. You want people to know you on a deeper level, and you don't want to have to hide certain parts of your personality or not talk about certain things with your partner. You want to have that open intimacy now where you can talk about religion and politics and spirituality and deep subjects without having to filter it because your partner doesn't agree with you. And we're going to see issues around that all year long. I've got some important dates to note. The best dates for love and relationships, the best dates to clear out old stuck energy, etc. But before I get into this, I want to remind you again, this is my take on the energy and the astrology, and because of that, it won't resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, just take what does and leave the rest behind. I hope you like this type of content, and if it does resonate with you, why not consider subscribing and being part of our community here on YouTube? When is the best time for you to meet someone new if you're single? Well, Jupiter will also be a driving force in how you feel about yourself, love, romance, and intimacy. And because of that, there's a lot of luck associated around Jupiter as well. So lucky meetings, running into someone out of the blue, a chance encounter are really favored while Jupiter is in your intimacy sector, which it will be from the beginning of the year until June the 9th. So this is a great 6-month period of you having lots of luck around love and chance meetings. Jupiter also helps you expand intimacy and closeness to all attachments in your life. So it's not just about romantic love with Jupiter in your intimacy sector. You can be more open and comfortable with having strong emotional bonds with loved ones, and this can help you feel powerful and complete. You have better rapport with others now and are cultivating stronger relationships. This could also be something where you're estranged from maybe a sibling or a parent, and you start talking to them again and start seeing your relationship in a different light. This may be some forgiveness, or this could be you reaching out to a past childhood friend who you've drifted away from and suddenly reconciling. So this energy will also allow committed Scorpions to open their heart on a deeper level and strengthen bonds with their partner. So this is a really great time all the way around for Scorpio. Now, that's not the only thing going on in 2025. Astrology is layers working. We have cycles beginning and ending and overlapping. So that's why it's important to look at the bigger picture. I do monthly updates as well, and sometimes also daily updates to let you know when a cycle is beginning or ending or how it's going to change the energy or shake things up. So be sure and subscribe if you haven't. On April the 27th, the new moon brings in opportunities to begin a new relationship. So this is a day, mark it on your calendar. If you receive an invitation to go somewhere, even if it's a work training, take it, because you need to be out and about on the 27th if you're looking for love. If you're already in a relationship, you could deepen the commitment or reaffirm your vows, something like that. That's a great day to do it as well. You may feel more comfortable with commitment in general now, and you take it more seriously. You're still enjoying your personal freedom. So this translates into you being with a person who understands you, someone who gets you, and is ready to embrace you, and not thinking, you've got to change to fit into their mold of what they want in a relationship. So this translates into you being with a person who understands you and respects you on a much deeper level, and someone who is a very good long-term match. So if you haven't found this person yet, you may meet them now. And this is aided by the asteroid series in your love sector from February the 23rd to May the 16th. And Ceres is all about nourishment, support, and resources. Ceres in your love sector helps you nurture love and feel nurtured by love. It makes you feel more connected and supported. This placement also inspires you to feel more creative overall as well. So you're more likely now to comfort those around you and lean into this side of your personality, which you may keep hidden from most people. And this could be because you were hurt deeply in the past. So we see some healing around those issues of people trampling on your feelings or using you in the past. We see you releasing some of the pain around this. So this could lead you to be also more open with strangers and make deeper connections. So this is a good time to date or strengthen existing relationships that nourish your soul. So you're looking for a different type of intimacy while Ceres is in your intimacy sector. February 27th, new moon in Pisces hits your love sector and sends energy that helps you heal past wounds around relationships as well. And you're going to feel more open in love at this time. This could be a pivotal time for your relationship as you are able to form a much deeper bond now. So don't shy away from this energy. If you're struggling in a broken or a toxic relationship, the November 5th full moon in Taurus hits your relationship sector and can bring attention to these issues and push you into making important decisions, probably decisions that you've been putting off because you're giving your partner one chance after another and you're waiting for the right time to really have these deep discussions. And if you really believe the relationship can be salvaged during this full moon, you're likely to wake up with unexpected ideas. This could be from dreams, this could be from your intuition, something you see on television, something you read. And this inspiration will basically just kind of fall in your lap, and it will lead you to looking at the relationship differently and work on healing it in a different way. But if the relationship isn't salvageable, it may end and it may be time for you to move on. Either way, your unbalanced relationship will not be the same after the November 5th full moon. There will be a change. It will either strengthen or it will end. So on top of all of this, we have another layer of energy with Neptune and Saturn as they're nearing the end of their time in your love sector. With Neptune here until March the 30th, and then again coming back on October the 22nd till the end of the year, and Saturn here May 24th and coming back September 1st to end the year. I know that sounds kind of confusing. Let's watch the monthly videos. But anyway, this energy overlaps with the others and highlights the connection for spiritual love thanks to Neptune. This energy will allow you to see things from a more compassionate level and on a spiritual level. Saturn is also connected to karma, so you may work through some past life karma with your partner or meet someone that you have a karmatic tie or connection to. You're more understanding and patient as you clear these past patterns and remove any unhealthy relationships from your life. So this could be a big editing time where you get rid of frenemies, you get rid of people who are part-time friends or people that, you have casual relationships. And generally, Scorpio is not one to suffer this, but a lot has been going on in your life. So you've compromised with some people that normally you wouldn't put up with their behavior, but you've been going through a lot. So we're going to see some changes around that as you step into your power. This energy also helps you understand what you want and need in your life to feel more love, to feel more treasure, to feel more complete. And you could change your whole approach to love and relationships during this time because you are looking at things very differently. Clearing this baggage from the past, clearing these karmatic ties from the past, change everything. And it's not one of those moments where there's a flashing light and this decision you make will change everything. This phone call you make or don't make will change everything. There are going to be subtle changes that when you look back on 2025, you're going to realize this was a pivotal moment. That was a pivotal moment when you didn't return that phone call or when you ended that part-time friendship. Those were moments when you regained your footing and felt better about yourself because you cut out all the toxic crap in your life. And that's not the only thing going on. We have much more. Venus retrogrades in your love sector from March the 27th through April the 12th, along with Mercury retrograde from March the 29th to April the 7th. So they overlap. In astrology, we call something retrograding when it appears to be moving backward through the zodiac. And what it does basically, because you're probably familiar with Mercury retrograde, is it kind of throws the energy off. It's not cataclysmic. It's more annoying than anything. But having two planets retrograde can bring out challenges in your love, romance, and personal relationships because that's where they're going to be affecting you. So you may become more aware at this time of old baggage, subconscious blocks, and old habits or belief about love and relationships that need to be cleared. So are we seeing a pattern here? This is a year where you do address these things, and this is not comfortable stuff. But you may wake up, and think, why am I dreaming about this person from, my first real relationship? Why am I dreaming about them? Well, it could be because you're subconsciously trying to work through what happened. What was the pivotal point that killed that relationship? Or what did you do? Or what did they do? And what you could learn from this. And in doing that, by investigating those feelings and those relationships, we end up healing. Retrograde is all about releasing the things that are holding us back and tidying up those areas where we need to put our attention. So all during retrograde, we're going to see also people from the past re-enter your lives, especially if they have unfinished business. So this could be an ex, this could be an ex-friend that kind of ghosted you, or this could be somebody who needed closure or someone you need closure with. Now, whether you re-engage with these people is always up to you. It's going to be a very interesting year with ghosts from the past coming back. On May the 26th, the new moon in Gemini leads to insights connected to your intimacy sector and can bring opportunities for you to strengthen bonds, and you're going to be much more comfortable creating new ones. Because that's the thing. Scorpio likes to date, likes to go out and have fun, but connecting on a deeper level is not something that you take lightly. I mean, you can be friends, but when you start, talking about the future and sharing personal ideas and goals, a lot of times Scorpio shuts that door because, they're not comfortable with someone until they are comfortable with that person. So this is a time when you're going to feel much more comfortable, if that makes sense. So partnered and dating Scorpios may feel closer to their special person, and we see friendships that also could change into a romantic connection now. So if you are dating someone, you're likely to take the relationship to the next level. Or if you're in a relationship, you could open up more and start really sharing more about your personal dreams and aspirations, or what you think about spirituality, or what you want in the future. And also, if you're dating someone just starting out, you're likely to be more open with them as well. And this makes you easier to get to know, which will in turn let the relationship move faster. So you'll know pretty quickly how they respond to you when you talk about what you think about UFOs, ghosts, and astrology, whether or not they're the right person for you. So this is a pivotal time as well. Now, we also have an eclipse. And guess where it hits? Yep, your love sector. On September the 7th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and you get much more serious about love and more committed to those you love and want love to be a resource for you of comfort and support in your life, not just an afterthought. Don't get me wrong. Like I say, Scorpio values love. and you value connections, but they're just not easy because people just don't understand you. That's okay. I think that's about to change. You can be more emotionally invested thanks to this eclipse, and relationships that have a spiritual connection can now grow and thrive, while those that don't match up on a spiritual level are likely to fall away. And this eclipse highlights your desire for a more mature or adult type love. So you want the physical attraction, yes, but you want much more. You want that spiritual connection. You want intimacy on all levels. You want to be able to discuss politics and UFOs and ghosts and astrology and spirituality and technology, and you want to read together. You want to talk about things more than just surface stuff. But the big thing here is you're not going to settle for anything less. We end the year with a December 4th full moon with Gemini highlighting your intimacy sector again. So the full moon will be in Gemini. And this energy can highlight issues and blocks that prevent you from forming strong emotional bonds or closeness to others. While this may be uncomfortable, but it's been a theme all year long, so this is digging down deep now by December to really do the work that will allow you to move past these old blocks so that you can address them and be free from their shadow. So yeah, and guess what? This is shadow work as well. The emotional pain from the past could be stopping you from fully committing or bonding on a deeper level. And that's not a revelation. You know that. You know that in 2024. You've known that for probably 10 years. As you're working on healing the layers, and healing is very much like an onion. You can only heal so much. You can only peel one layer back at a time, or else you would be bombarded and it's not healthy. So that's what you're doing in 2025. You're moving through these different layers of healing. You're feeling more empowered, so you're able to do a deeper level of healing. So we see by the end of the year that you're ready to address these issues and be free. That's great, because past ideas on intimacy, love, and romance, as well as commitment, will be a theme for December of 2025. And you're ready, like I say, to genuinely move past these blocks. Scorpios that are in committed, healthy relationships who genuinely care for each other will make plans to tie the knot in the future. However, if you're only wasting time while looking for someone else or not committed to the relationship, the partnership will likely end in 2025. If you're already committed, partnered, and perhaps even married or living together and in a fully committed relationship, same thing. It's either going to strengthen because it's genuine, or it's going to fall apart because the time for the bullshit is over. And Scorpio, you know it. You're ready. You want something with substance, and you're not going to settle for anything less. So if you're not dating anyone as you begin the year, this is a great opportunity to meet new and interesting people. And while this is exciting, your ideas about love and commitment are going to be in the forefront. If they don't match up, if your ideas about spirituality and about the future don't match up, the relationships won't get off the ground. You're going to be more open, and you're going to be more likely to share these beliefs rather than filter them out. So you're going to know very early on when dating someone whether or not you want to pursue a relationship. And this is a great revelation, because so often Scorpio dates someone for months, maybe years, without ever sharing that part of themselves. And then when you do, the person is surprised, and you're surprised that they don't match up with your ideas. Well, they didn't have any idea what your ideas or thoughts on these subjects were. So you can see it's a bad miscommunication block that has stopped you from deepening relationships and has led to you being in relationships that were not nurturing or actually good for you. So we see all of that really being addressed in 2025. And that's some deep stuff. Singles want a stronger connection before they settle into any relationship in 2025 and are using better discernment. They are still listening to their intuition. They're still listening to the astrology. They're still reading the person. They're still understanding them on a deeper level. Yes, Scorpio is still doing all those things, but they're being more honest with their partner, with this other person that they're seeing, about who they are and what they want. And that's a game changer. There's a lot going on for you in 2025. I encourage you to embrace this energy. It's going to be tough at times, but it's also going to be so rewarding, because this is not a doom and gloom by any means. This is an empowering, wonderful opportunity to get the love that you so desire and to be with someone who understands you and will respect and support you. So this is all really good stuff for Scorpio. I hope you have a great year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and being part of the Serenity family. Stay tuned for more videos. Reiki blessings.